Hey, Abby. I'm in the corner today because today let me start that over again. Hello, my name is Zombie Zero, and welcome back to a game that we started a while back ago that we are gonna resume. As the title suggests, we're continuing on with the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy with the second game in the series, Justice for All. At first, I didn't have an exact date of when we last played Phoenix Wright, but it's been, a little past 2 years at this point. But in that reality, many years ago, we played the first game in the series, Ace Attorney, and yeah, we will voice act just like we have with Yakuza and the Ace Attorney playthrough we did. Blind as always. Don't know what to expect. It's a nice game to probably decompress from after getting my butt really handed to me in the Long War campaign. Maybe at some point in the future we'll also finish up the trilogy. We'll see. For now, let's begin with, I guess, our first case, the Lost Turnabout. Like I said, voice acting as always. It's been many months since I actually tried voice acting, so we'll see how it goes. For better and most likely for worse. How did I get into this mess? There's one scary judge. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Eh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. GG, please. And that's the game. GG. We're gone now. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 1. That's definitely a ringtone of the 2000s, most likely. What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Hey, Hazard. Welcome on in. We attorneys again. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Looks like they hung up. It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. I didn't think the text would auto-adjust like that, my bad. A few minutes later, the same district court, defendant Lobby Number 1. My head. It's throbbing, like my allergies. I mean, huh? And why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. ... Eh? Am I trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Oh wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I also didn't realize I was a gal. My bad. I thought maybe I done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. Nani? I'm placing John Cena in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Terrible. You're in for questionable voice acting. Although, to be fair, I think I did look into some of the stuff I did when I was uploading Phoenix Wright, but again, that was last month, so. But by the dog's sake, I knew I forgot to do something. I thought it was a sound. I forgot to switch channel. I forgot to fix channel point redemptions. Hold on. Yes, I did indeed forget. I'm keeping those points, by the way. Right. Channel point redemptions. Here, since I am taking your points, I will at least. Where is that one? Is it not on the list, or am I just being a derp? Ah, it's right there. Never mind. You get this instead. And I keep your points. I did add new sound alerts. So there's yours. I need to adjust the audios on those later, but they're in the sound alerts have been updated. Audio levels may vary until I fix them next session. For dog's sake. Don't make me do this live on stream. We might as well just do it now, I guess. We get it out of the way. Oh, again, I'll adjust them later. For now, I'll at least fix that one. I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that when I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought I lost ooh. Just ooh-woo. I mean, just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, he said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. This girl babbling about. Actually, I really love to watch her proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. This might sound bad, but, who are you? Nani? Mr. Wright, how could you say that? How could you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean like that. It's how the defense attorney treats his clients, sir. I can't believe this. No, it's just... Well, I think you had the wrong person. Yes, I'm... ... Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? Trial's about to start. I'm counting on you there, okay? No pressure. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney of some sort. And that girl, I said I prove her not guilty. Can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone, please. Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? September 8th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. And now then, are you ready? Yes? I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life's in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of... Oh wait. I did put a cooldown on that one for a reason, because I don't want it going off every other minute. At least I remember that much, instead of it having such a short cooldown. Your memory's busting. I mean, a lot of things are busting, including my attempts at a certain old school arresting. I won't go more into detail. The court do not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. And therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I had told you just before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Tane, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defense is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Tane, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. See what you learned since last time. I won't show you mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. The witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Ooh. Guru. I mean, Uru. Well, sir, the defendant. She works under me, so you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please extract for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Yes, Rebel. This is the next game in the Phoenix Wright trilogy. This is after Ace Attorney. You know, after the Blue Badger and all that other stuff. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything's in order here. The estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped when the impact at the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 1. The victim fell from the walking path above. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. I'm guessing I'm going to get used to this effect that the text will auto-scroll on occasion and just roll with it. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? That was a very crucial piece of evidence found in the victim's body. Yeah, that sounds about right. My life in danger is just like any other day, realistically. Sir? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Just give me a second. Nani? How can you talk with such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. ... Alright, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pushing that button. That button, huh? You really know how to break the fourth wall, don't you? In my case, the right bumper on the controller, cause controller. It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save a chit chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better just check the court record and see what I can find. I have my all-important badge. Cell phone, found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Autopsy reports, a broken pair of glasses that were found near under the victim's body, and a picture. Profiles by client, apparently. Miss Maggie Bride, age 22. Only I can recall is that she's a policewoman. Dustin Prince, victim and policeman. Seems he was dating the defendant. Winston Payne, the prosecutor that I think he was involved in the first and maybe second case of Ace Attorney. And Gumshoe, who we know and love. What was it? That button? Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? A badge. Now, the glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. Victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. And held onto him as he fell. ... Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes. This is my spare pair. But these glasses they found are at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. Are you sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. Coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from my witness about this evidence. Decisive evidence. It was a while. It feels like a while since I've said like actiony like Yakuza 0 like gold words. Anyway, getting distracted. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clear to defend his name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she was the culprit. This is a picture of that writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes. Yes, I can see her name's clearly written here. Prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 2, a victim of the area around the victim's hand. I said the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. Victim, you wrote your name clear stay on the ground. But I already told you, those glasses are mine. How do you explain this dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? Nani? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the victim's witnesses' faces. Get in their face and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. Prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't a detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like a detective. Does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Well, I know from past experience, when in doubt, press until you find something that's inconsistent. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for I can't word today. Nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Do they? I mean, they're not blue, so I should continue to press. Hold it. I mean, hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? There it is. The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So, what are you saying, detective? It did. Again, I'm gonna be fixing stuff on the spot. Apologies in advance. Again, I added them. I didn't adjust the audio for like most of them, other than don't make them break people's ears when it gets played. Okay, fine, we're doing this live. I'm gonna hope the other ones actually are at the right volume after I adjust them. I think that was all of them. Oh no, except for that one. I think that one's probably fine where it's at. Okay. Back to the game. Is that you have nothing that proves these glasses are my clients. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but was the name of that of my client? Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't hurt me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that you mention it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now, hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. What exactly am I eating anyway? Broken neck, body was covered in bruises. Oh, I see. I'm gonna still press regardless, but I'm gonna save it and proceed to eat evidence. I just want to know what this last bit is. And you're certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground? There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand. And there were some grains of sand stuck under his pointer finger nail. It started seeing that the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we're in for a lot of trouble.
Hey, yo!
You always look cool when you present evidence. Present evidence. You know what? Lie to me. About this presenting evidence. Okay, when you're listening to testimony, you can compare with this court record. When you do that, you're sure to find contradictions in the witnesses' statements. Contradictions? Well, there are many reasons why a testimony might contradict the evidence. The witness might be lying, or maybe they're just mistaken. Alright, and... you still have no idea what I'm talking about? When you find a contradiction, open the court record, find the item, and then I present the evidence, right? You got it. Oh, I could also present profiles. Interesting. So there's more than just I can eat an item, I can also just eat someone's picture. Got it. You're pretty good at this. Well, being praised by a pro. I don't know what to say. Okay, I guess since we're doing a new game, we'll save under 5. Keep my older records. How many save files do I have in total out of curiosity anyway? 10. Okay. Time to do what I do best. So I wrote the name on the ground. Assuming they mean this. No, that was not. I could clearly tell this is probably not it, right? Yeah, I figured as much. I think I have the idea. I just need to find the right position, the right spot for it. Is it this? No. My favorite part, save and loading, because maybe we didn't be talking about the glasses first. Oh, nah, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to eat the glasses, not press. No. We are not, because if I do, I would lose the case a couple cross examinations in, so we're not. Like, I see the clear contradiction. Like, this picture, I think I have the cursor right. This picture, like, there's nothing here. Maybe this is where I read the picture. No. Or it could be a matter of I'm going too far ahead of what the game expects me to do stuff. Wrong picture. Yeah, body in a different angle as well. No, it's not. It's not that, but again, good to know that profiles also are evidence. Maybe it's just as simple as it's just the picture of that and the contradiction being that how can you write up here all this? Well, all like these letters. Nope. Wait, wounds on the body. What was the... Maybe it's the autopsy report? No. What about if it's the autopsy report and this? No. It's gonna be something really silly, isn't it, Down? Zimmer carries that for 6.9 seconds. Denied, but you'll keep your points. I mean, it probably is straightforward, but I'm probably glossing over like a major fact. Also, I am 2 years out of lawyer shape, so that probably doesn't help either. I mean, the game is also trying to help me try to figure it out. Not that. I keep putting my left and right bumpers mixed up. Oh yeah, duh. Again, they told me about profiles, the name. Duh. Objection. Feels good to say that for once. Again, I should have paid attention to my client's name and not the picture. Dot dot dot. What is it? Come over me. Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, fingers outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. It's out of Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please say to defend his name for me. Also, I wasn't expecting that sort of voice coming out, telling about this dude. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name, if you please. Where's this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bright. I think someone needs to check the court record. Nani? It says right here that it's Maggie Bright. Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim didn't leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie, M-A-G-G-E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh. How about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly? Objection. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it'd be impossible for him to not know her name. To have not known her name, my bad. No. This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify for the court so that the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie. I still felt like a derp for not realizing the name was a contradiction. Although again, the game did tell me profiles are a feature now to pay attention to. Officer Prince and Officer Bright have been going up for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bright had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she bought over 2 months ago. Actually not, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Words. They mean stuff, and I should not fumble them, but I do. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Also, I'm gonna have my camera for a sec. I need to get my phone. My phone should be done charging right about now. So hold on. Or should I say, hold it.
I'm in danger.
You're always in danger, even if it's not the base events. Let me know. Yeah, 95% is close enough to charge. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Brad was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on a trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really. Anyway. Just want to check real quick. Oh. For dog's sake. I will just take that objection on the chin because I didn't save. Okay, I want to make sure there wasn't any other weird contradiction with names. It's the first trial, there will be bumbles and stuff like that. Marriage, but when is the victim 8 years older than her? Well, you're saying a guy's got to marry someone the same age as himself, pal? Oh yeah, 22 and 30 actually. No, that's not what I meant at all. It had the gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I did notice that fact, 30 and 31. I think this fella has got a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. I will not say what just popped up, but a Chiba may have popped up. I won't elaborate further. Day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hasn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Ooh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful man. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because, I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. Even what she was gonna give for a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey pal, what would you say? I know everything happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much. Tonight, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Wait a sec. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective's about done here. Over 2 months ago? Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was his birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she give him only one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove, Just now I believe he said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Eh, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what she said. So the glove was custom made. Yeah, and I really don't see how this glove is related to the case. Yes, it would seem there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Knight? Do I think the glove is really relevant? Yes. I don't know where this will lead me, but of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole words. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the right side, Mr. Wright, I know. So happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Impressive people. It feels like I've done this song and dance before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you're that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Irene showed a glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove, a birthday present from the baggies to the victim. It was custom made, apparently. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. That's why he had a special order it. Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this card has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if this is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Raggy really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Writing on the ground. Also, music's kicking up now. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the finger's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. And now then, Mr. Knight, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. But can he really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigations in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation? So in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't you look down on us? I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. I've never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Here's pointer finger. You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around people's faces. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. Like it's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had written on sand. And the results? And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And it's more. Scratches on his skin. Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. It's so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that real scientifically sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those, and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I mean, maybe this is the part where I actually do what I think might be the answer. Listen to see, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think it would be really strange, sir? If Destin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him this present? What about the present? Okay, let's actually say before I yeet evidence at someone's face. Okay, maybe I have to use a glove. Maybe that's the point, because the gloves probably may give me more information. Objection. It's has a gumshoe. Take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? I haven't really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yeah, it's really yellow, but that's only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? Very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? And why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. It's a glove of Michael Jackson. Wasn't that a silver glove? I think. I'm not really sure, but I don't think it was yellow, right? That's why it had to be custom made. I never seen a bright yellow... Man. I never seen a bright yellow left-handed gloves for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective. Which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from his picture that it was his... wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Nani? That is... I mean, I object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Baggy could not have been the victim. Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No. It's not possible. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence of prosecution is presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. I feel like I could breathe again. It seems that we reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by a judge again. You're really good. That's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bride. No, not yet. Please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. Nani? And... I don't know. It's Phoenix Wright, get used to it. And what is his witness? Witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order in the court. I believe the recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling this was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll just have to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. To be continued in a few seconds. It's hard to believe that's only been like a little bit past an hour, but I will hydrate, we will save, and we will resume. After I hydrate. There, streamer has water in her system. All is well. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why did you tell me, sir? I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you could fix something like this with a real strong shock to your system. Allow a streamer to redeem to grant a viewer to hydrate. No, you go drink something that's not booze, Rebel. Hydrate responsibly. Come on, lower your head a little. A mega cake should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my pet's one problem we won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We could deal with mine later. For now, do you think you could fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I could tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you can help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix, right? Man, that's a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. Nani? This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written in the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix's business card. It's my card, and I wrote my cell phone number in the back. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell number, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about the detention center, sir. Yeah? Oh, hurry up and tell me then. This might be very important. Also, Rebel found the other button I just added. Okay, roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh no, the bat. Even in the future past. Okay, even in the future past the Ace Attorney, the Badger strikes again. Yeah, if it gets copyrighted, then well, I'll just shrug and move on. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Beep. Hello? Also, in case you don't see it, Rebel, I'm gonna actually go to options real quick. And turn the transparency on high for a second. Yeah, the blue badger on a shirt. Alright, back to low. Just wanted to point that out in case you didn't see it. Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can get this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Great to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So, where's this phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Yeah? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? You think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Yeah, you were here all along. That's a face I have not forgotten. You're so mean, Baka. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone has already left. Now, who in the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said everything would be fine? That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Yeah, thanks. The heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys were up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists that the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Names list. A list of unfamiliar names and phone artists. Members of a con artist group? Question mark. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? Nani? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh. Is that right? Those numbers were in the memory of that film Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never got to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya? Actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Reach me the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oops. Guess you gotta get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. Okay, I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. I'm actually more surprised Maya's back, if anything, but again, blind playthrough. Because I remember her going on like some training or some such. So I'm actually surprised she's back. Also, numbers and dates, courtroom defendant, court's back in session. I glossed over that, my bad. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked if the court might be a little lenient on... There's no need to give a preface, just hurry up and call the witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution called this next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Oh, it's that dude. Okay. Please state the name for the court witness. Just trying to think of a voice for him. I mean, suave dude sort of voice, I guess. Let me just think. I sip water. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Yeah? Alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I would not stand for that. Now you taint the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a... great. I am not... I'm glad I chose correctly what I was thinking. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on. What is he, a human chatterbox? And I had to question him. Fashion, cars, women's glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need to apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. You're a witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. Yeah, I was thinking pause for a second because of the neck scarf, but yeah, I'm glad I can see my voice is the correct one, probably, most likely or not. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh boy. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you can call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking, strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you're attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am no way Right, the long words. Prepubescent boy out on a walk with mummy. If you must know, Anyway. Just testify to the core we saw during your walk. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know you. What the witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Oh, what you witness you must do. Yeah, the sound of my brain leaving this motor coil from trying to fast talk like him. What I saw that day. I was in the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was way past 6. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. The gasp. Without a thought, I looked up and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was that bandana that fell with the police officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yep. That's all you had to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind's very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client? You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. This guy's lying. You may not question a witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Wait, I just want to check real quick. I'm gonna make sure I don't eat evidence by accident. Okay, I was thinking the time would be that's also appropriate at the telling thought, but I meant to press. So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trash university. I know, he's a rich nerd whale, probably. No name Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-brained, feeble-brained baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Please. Which university I go to would directly affect the very future of this country. This arrogant little snot. How do you know what time it is? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? You think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. Answer the question, how did you know what time it was? Tis. Can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I have a choice. Okay, I'll try to explain it so even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There's this little thing they call a clock at the park. You get that? You know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time, you doofus. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even on the picture of this crime scene, you dingus. Actually, that's a clear contradiction. Actually, wait. Yeah, that's a contradiction. I think that's 7 in clock time. Oh, so it is. Either that, or it's a weird perspective from the camera's point of view. I looked at that clock, and that's how I did the time. But if you ask me, this blah 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 blah. And I'm gonna try. Yet again, another flood of meaningless words. And talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case. And how did you know he was a police officer? As he keeps on shaking his head at me. You absolutely have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. Oh, and yeah, maybe because he was wearing an officer uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Hey Nick, you think you figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. I mean, we saw from the picture that he was going to gasp and looking up, so... You sure you got a good look on her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. I don't care about how or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. And please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. So you're sure you're not mistaken? Please, don't give me your pitiful train wreck of a life of mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product while you're only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as Moi could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Of course. Of course. Alright. Did you notice anything of interest, witness? The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. What would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. It's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. I have an idea. If my client's innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if we can somehow show he's lying. I have an idea, I'm gonna run with it. She's right, she's got a sharp mind. I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? Objection. Mr. Wellington. I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Yeah, so you know about the bananas too. Why did you say so earlier? I don't think you can use that as a way to pull more information out of me. That's where you'd be wrong. I know the arrogance. Just nothing but smug and, you know, like, sassiness. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... Nani? You wanna do... I mean, technically, it's a banana. It's just not edible. Well... Unless you can eat later, but then again, that's jerky, so... Potato. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness... those bananas... By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Why are you asking me this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You? One of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like one of those who refuse to accept... Ah, here we go again. And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. Suppose you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right? Why do you not have any glasses today then? It's because I lost them recently. You see, I'm gonna assume 2200 is like super blind. I'm not even gonna consider that thought. Guys, too smug for me to try to figure out what that is. But I'm assuming super bad eyesight, super nearsightedness. Well, whatever the term is for having horrific scene like at long range. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing glasses then? How about a witness? You're an unrelenting evil man. You're like one of those... Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference is only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness. Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. You saw the court what happened next in the moment after you witnessed the crime. What happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. Also, the gasp. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. There must have been a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person... I want to double check again. Yeah, I already smelled a contradiction. But we'll roll it out still. Because I still want to say more smoke lines. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and ran away? Yes, that's correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. Because there's a clock in the pic. Actually, I could just show you now. There's a clock here, and I'm assuming this witness could see this clock conveniently. But there's obviously a clear contradiction. But I'm still gonna press because I want to hear more of his smug Alecness. I don't know. Just want to press for reasons. He had glasses on, apparently. Also, there may be evidence that's in our pocket that makes me think otherwise about how reliable this witness can be. Or suspicious. Potato. She ran away just like that. Yes, she did. She saw me and flew to the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who's only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away from it since she saw you, then how can you tell it's a client? The witness has already answered the question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit. That is true. So right, I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? Immediately, as in immediately, duh. I mean, sure, a minute might have lasted before I did, but as a duty of every good citizen, Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? You think people learn how to call the police in college? Hey Nick, I think you should look at the court record for a sec. I know. I see the contradiction, I'm just waiting to see when I should eat this. I mean, I know where, obviously, but I just want to just double check. I actually know what time it was. The detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. Ryu, you're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? Okay, I'm not even gonna look at the last line. I think it's just pretty much where the contradiction's at. Objection. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So, what of it? He said that he called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time he called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Yeah. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. Objection. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington. Yes. Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone? I mean... Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth. You mean you don't have a cell phone? Even your questions. As if you're trying to open all the layers of a battery Yelska. You must think you're something really special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, you happy? You lost it. Unbelievable, you use your glasses and your phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Blah 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 blah. Enough. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh wait. Hold on a sec. He lost his cell phone? Nick, the cell phone, could it be? Even this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Didn't see this coming. Yeah, of course I'm gonna press this. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little bit confused. I found my phone, I have you know. See? Here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. I thought just maybe this was his. I mean, most of the damage also would have done the trick, but yeah, pretty much. Well then, I think we cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have a cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by the search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any questions? Any other further? Okay, words. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You don't have some sort of proof, do you? Well, yeah, of course. This should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. I prove that witness had no need to search. Duh. Take that. It's quite simple, actually. Just take a look at this. At the crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, then something's wrong with you. No. It's a phone booth. That's correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Not 1, not 2, 3. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order. What is reporting of crime a little late proof for the defense? No objection. The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That's reason enough to throw a suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Megan said she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still had the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Knight? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have anything else you'd like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Maybe. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, before one out the explanation is not persuasive, you will be paralyzed and carefully represent, Mr. Wright. AK, I'm saving right now before the game tells me no. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there's only one possibility. Please present to the court the following evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call for the police? I mean, that's probably the answer, right? Perhaps perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. Perhaps. It's just an idea I throw out. I suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Yeah. I was thinking I was being clever, but maybe I'm going a step too forward again. Why did the witness call the police right away? He can't see, his glass is broken. I mean, there's probably a reason, but I don't think it matters in this case, in this circumstances yet. Okay, I'm not. It's obviously not the phone. Yes, he did say he was blind as a bat. That's true. Okay, maybe it was as simple as that. I mean, to be fair, my first take that was like what I think probably was like the true answer, but again, probably thinking too far ahead. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where'd you find... I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That those glasses are in fact yours. Outside where they were found, Mr. Wellington. Those glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order. No, wait a sec. Hold on. I mean, yes, he did say he was blind, but again, my thought process was like a step too forward. My thought process was he killed because he wanted the information on the phone. And, you know, policewoman, suspicious data on the phone. That's my reasoning. That's why I didn't pick the glasses right away. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them. What he didn't realize was they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that's precisely what I am doing. Also, catchy music. Also, almanac. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. You figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turned out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's your chance to deep six this guy. Also, a gasp. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah. This is so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. That's a kick-ass music. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order, order. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Bravo, please. I thought your crush was a certain lady from Persona 5. Let's hear an explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah. Even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this is not written by the victim herself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie and the victim is left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't that mean the victim? Wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? That is a good point. Witness didn't even know of Miss Bride before this trial. Right, I forgot. Was there any way this creep would have known Maggie's name beforehand? Yes. It'd be best if I could prove the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, would the defense please present his case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Cell phone? Mr. Wellington. You didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why you? How did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with. Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there's some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bryant picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can get this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but my client's name is Maggie with the ends in GEY, but the name of that was written on the ground was Maggie that they ended with GIE. This is a drive with a vehicle assault. Hey, Vault. No, this is not that case. I'm still a lawyer in training, so we have not gotten to represent. We have not become a lawyer for the Outlaws just yet. How's it going? This is a mistake that can only occur if you all knew how her name sounded. Eep. Yeah, it's going fine. Maybe try some stuff in old scores that didn't transition that well. Also, I do realize that we're not fighting you in the PLE, so thinking of promo stuff before Optimum Express just plasters their name all over the promotion. But Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is, it's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Ellington had no reason to kill anyone. It's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. Can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Eh? I mean, Nani? Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present this court proof that the witness had a motive. I could think of one. Take that. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers are stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. Nani? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Miss Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking at the phone numbers on a person's phone is the worst crime of murder. You're one of those people. Blah 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 blah. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want for you is to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is a justified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the number of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't it obvious? He's a victim of that group. Yeah, totally. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No. All of your friends, in quotes, phone numbers are stored right here on his phone. But it knows if Baldigo might want to intervene a little, who knows, maybe we'll do some sort of tomfoolery. I did have some ideas, but I need to post in the Deepport's Discord. Because I have ideas, I just need to get them written down. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it'd be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. It does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. Police officer. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this isn't just like badgering a witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please? Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? No, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and get us back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Brand to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? It is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Right, if we think about it like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder? Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he be unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Knight. What was this something that didn't agree with the witness? I probably should have saved before I actually did commit. I mean, the business card also makes me sus, but I don't think that's relevant here. A picture, maybe? Also, take that. I guess I was right. The witness saw this. Mr. Wellington, is he correct? No. Okay, well, in this case, I'm gonna save and we'll figure it out. I thought I was being clever for once. Yeah, emotional damage is out. Also, you could be right, but I still need to think this through, as well as this case and the promo. But when he got there, he lost control of himself. Probably because he saw something that was really bad from there. It's obviously the prosecutor now. Okay, I guess it was the case of it's not evidence, it's a person. Also take that. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince has gone his day right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out to begin with. Well, words. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible that they already ran a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Also balled your second, congrats. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness. Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. Behold my first case face smashing skills. What's that supposed to mean? Evidence. Evidence. This guy's really creeping me out. All I've been doing is waving this, like talking down about the phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone's really mine? Where's your proof, your evidence? You want proof that this phone's yours? Already told you earlier. Phone I lost, I've already found it. Don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. Not me. It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem with our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's being listed as evidence. Your Honor. Ooh, I mean, this is bad. Can't let him turn the table on me like this. The cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. Just gotta be. Maybe... the numbers? This phone has a name and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I could take a good guess what he did. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we're trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. I jerk us back to his arrogant, annoying self again. Oh, okay, so it's but down last, alright. Fingerprints. I'm surprised that checking the main number on the phone is registered on the main number linked to that phone. It's a Phoenix Wright game. Logic? Yeah, you know, just throw it out the window. I've learned that from... I want to say from the Edgeworth case. The L6, I think. The one with the really, the one I had the Edgeworth like mentor as a defense. Because, you know, of course. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone. Nick, don't you remember? When he got that from Maggie, he wiped it off. I have not just yet. I don't know what those words mean yet. In this case, just yet. What? He said there was sand all over it, so... wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. And back to the arrogant head shakes. It's oh so fun watching third-rate trash babble like the morons among themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, when incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You gotta be joking. He erased the numbers. It's gonna use that as evidence. ... Mr. Wellington. Oh, what's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your phone? ... Oh, you're too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. ... question mark? Now I remember. He's starting to, yeah. Beep. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Bonk. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if we don't do something quick, he's gonna get us scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. Looks like you came up a penny short. I go wrong. Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? Something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes a cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. A third-rate lawyer for fourth-rate case. Yeah, pretty much. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, and bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Of course not. Hold it. Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it. Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination's already ended. Besides, the defense is just gonna badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Knight. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. Yeah, about that one chance. I have the power of save and load, so if you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, sir. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period is ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Knight could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now, Mr. Knight, this is your last chance. So all comes out of this, it's go time. Also, that's a bigger penalty than the other ones. I have an idea. I'm just gonna roll with it. Take that. Why, thank you. How nice. Oh, here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card. It's okay. It's written in a fancy script. The ink is strong and clear. Hey yo, I mean, but I still can't read it. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that's yeah, my name. No, the number on the back. This card's important because of what's on the back. Yeah? You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number for your cell phone, Maya? Yeah? Right now? But court's still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Knight? We're gonna call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Oh, that's a nice reference. I approve. I won't say what, but I approve. For dog's sake. Ball, please. I will say it's a reference to a certain case from the previous game. We'll say which case. Nani? Why is my phone? What's with this stupid sounding ringtone? Yeah, exactly. Easter egg. Beep. Mr. Wellington. Now, how strange. I can almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're? No. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the love in my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. My neck. Medic? Call an ambulance, but not for me. So, and that's what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives in his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the Connors group, he's become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgments. I'm sure he's fine. I forgot. I forgot I had that sound art. I was thinking I would. Okay, I'll wait. I forgot. A, I forgot I had that because it hasn't been redeemed so long. B, I thought I removed that because that was XHARM related. Relevancy. And then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, he is alive, right, Mr. Payne? And he was arrested and taken away, Your Honor. The ambulance was called and it was for him. Very well. And now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bright, not guilty. Confetti. Of the victory type. Well, of the not guilty type, I guess. That is all. This court is adjourned. Again, thinking many steps ahead, but not at the relevancy at hand. That's about me in a nutshell. For these cases. September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. I knew that the real you would shine through, eventually. So moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Also, isn't Phoenix supposed to be a defense attorney? Yes, he just has to prove innocence, not find out who's guilty. I mean, technically, yes. Technically, innocence does mean finding the person that committed the crime, but again, relevancy. It's a strange thing sometimes. And never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My whole life has been nothing but a string of disasters. That's pretty bad. At the time I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. That's a bad nickname, but that's a pretty interesting one, I guess. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to lash onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Also, I will look at that clip probably after the stream. That's right, you were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. Is that true? My club didn't even have any sort of special meeting. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything's my fault. Dustin's deaf, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm gonna find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll find a whole motion's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the cost of misfortune is only a name. You bet. I want to make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit, I guess. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourself too. And what a horrible day. I got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's get back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? Nani? Baka? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, he realized he messed up. Everything really did come back to me.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Yeah, I saw the moment I went for it. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he usually always comes up with the right verdict. This guy... Yeah, no clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else? Question mark. And this girl... Maya? You finally remembered? This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example... Sheriff Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Tell me you missed me. Well... Yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh. Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. And all the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Wellington, of course. Well, guess I had to start over from the beginning. From the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. Alright. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back to into my life. And that story... Man. That story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, Lost Turnabout. The end. That's a picture. I'm unsure about the relevancy, and I did see a Chiba pop up. Tutorial ended. Yeah, I think that was the same for the first game. That first mission, the first episode was like just a tutorial then. Yeah, the necklace. I will indeed save. See, it's 12 o'clock. We can probably squeeze in one more portion, but I think the moment it says to be continued is probably when I need to hang my hat up for this session. But we could go a little bit further. Next year, let's go sleep. That time, I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Jeebus, alright, that's I'm strong. That's why I took or revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Uni? Oh, I thought that was right. I was saying that stuff. Oh. Again, I thought that was right, so I don't know whose voice that was. Well, we'll figure it out together, I guess. I finally get to see you again, and not your fault. You didn't do it. And no, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. DUI. There are many things that are wrong with that starting cutscene, and a car crash is one of those things for sure. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess, and they keep playing through my mind. Well, again, we'll find out those answers and more at some point during this case or episode. June 16th, 3:34, Wright and Cool office. Okay, new person. Yes, what a depressing rain. You understand how depressed that makes me, do you? I guess. But more actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a little day of sun. What that girl said, I stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling a weather girl. Did you hear about my $1,500 suit? About your case? Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? Or Pepsi Man? Sorry. I thought that before we get to business, we can have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. I also have a very lazy voice, so don't mind me. Remember me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. While practice at Great Surgical Clinic, 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yeah, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. But what I screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those. That's a real big mix-up, I'm not gonna lie. And yet, not listen good, and yet... that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. Also, jeez. Yeah, correct guilty of that just immediately, sure. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and that's the kicker.
No, God, please, no!
Sorry. I gotta resist that looking that. She up and had herself a grand old accident, crashes a car. Smash, crunch, instantly transformed her car into the accordion model. Oh, that's what that crash was. Okay. Right. About a year ago, all the televisions were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and a nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There are rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused the crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice, isn't it? Okay, also I'm gonna drop the nasally voice because I felt like that's triggering my allergies. Why would I? Now I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple. Because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. You do understand what that means. It means they're not coming to my clinic. Gee, don't say. If I were me, I don't think I'd go either. So, what do you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. Do you realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Yeah. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Yeah, why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean... Wait a sec here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me so, I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Right, I heard. Must be lonely for you. Nani? Oh wait, I'm not. She must have been an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Nani? I have an acquaintance who knows all about these mystical sort of things. She's the one that introduced me to Miss Faye. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? Channeling. I'm gonna have her call a spirit of the nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. I wonder what Maya's up to right now. I really need to think of a new voice for this great person, because again, doing nasally voice doesn't really suit me, and it just makes my allergies just act up. We, the women of the Fake Clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. Right, that's what she told me. I guess she learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult? Question mark? I know, it's that Maya, the cheeky spirit medium that may have been Rebel, please. I'm pretty sure she's 15, so no touch. Otherwise, FBI open up most likely. But you know, the other Faye, that older lawyer, the older lady lawyer that was our mentor before certain things happened. We'll go into further detail because that's spoiler terrain from the first game. Maybe perhaps it's somewhere in my Twitch footage. It's somewhere out there on YouTube. Well, not counting training, this will be our first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition for accepting my request. A condition? Yeah, that condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that's why I searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? So, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doc. June 19th, 1:25 p.m. Kuren Village. So this is Kurin Village, Maya's hometown. I do like that rock in the distance, not gonna lie. It's a little girl. Well, it's a little girl in the episode thing. Hello there. Azra met Justin, those. Yeah, sort of. Why not a little girl? Someone else is coming this way. Nick? Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. I miss this team. It's not that big a deal. You make it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. Yeah, it was only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided you now. Till I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training's going well for you. Actually, what do I have out of curiosity? Oh no, she's 18. I think she was technically 17 during the first game, but still, no touch rival. You have Sai from Persona 5. You don't need to. You don't need to start Joker's Bizarre Adventure. I'll just leave it at that. Curiosity. Yeah, it's good to see this tarnished badge again. What do you mean by tarnished? Well, look, this badge is like every other. It's bound to lose its color and shine after years and years. But you know, polishing up once in a while wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, a giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are on a beat-up old sign. This rock is called the Kurin Boulder. It's a real complex explanation here, but long story short, it's a big stone where spirits live in, or something like that. Oh, bus stop says Kurin Village on the post. But it does seem incredibly inconvenient that they only come 3 times a day. The old school phone booth. I can't say it fits in with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? May need it later. Sorry. I can't really help but examine stuff. Rustic thatched roof houses where other villagers live line the street. They weren't as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. This is kind of odd. I haven't seen any other villages though. Biggest, most elegant of the buildings I could see from here. This is Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's sort of easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Okay, let's actually talk. It's not because it is to just examine stuff. Let's actually do our job, I guess. It looks like you finally became a fully fledged medium taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see. 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Nani? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. Heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Ah, come on, Nick. I want to take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So this is your hometown, huh? Yep. Here in Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Yeah, pretty much. Well, so my ancestors were too, I think. And that's probably true, so the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of the village are mediums. Oh, the women of this village are mediums. So what did the men do? They usually work somewhere else, someplace outside the village. Okay. Lore. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Ain't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, then that means... Is she also the... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearl's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. Man drilled into her head that if a suspicious looking person tried to talk to you, run away. Suspicious looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearl is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of current village. Aunt? Oh, and Pearlie's mother is my aunt, Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the challenge to start. Right, yeah. I'm doing the challenge in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, grill up with juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. And she's gone. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Yeah, not if there's any doubts I could do. Let's go check it out, I guess. June 19th, Fade Manor Meditation Room. Ah, Mr. Wright. I'm so glad he showed. I'm still deciding his voice so he's not nasally, so don't mind me. Also, nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. Stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, he said with a straight face. Can't believe they would allow such misguided reports on the public airways. The voice actor app. I mean, I could, or I could learn it myself. I mean, I would like to say there's some growth between like all the voice acting I do. Maybe. Yeah, looks like we're just talking about whether the guy's just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. Argument there. It's hard to believe this is Maya's house, though. Right, I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright. I have a copy for you, too. It's a diagram. Well, when in doubt, explore. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English that says 100 ways to save money. Beating me just sounds like a rough way of life. Door leads a challenge chamber where places where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door is tempered, making it very solid. We're a prosecutor. We're a doctor, apparently. What? I don't know. A strong lock on the door, too. Someone with a lot of skill wrote those 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. This message says people should value their ghostly meetings as once in a lifetime chances. Nothing else? Door leads out to the winding way. But our side looks really nice. Alright, that's all she wrote, I guess. What are you gonna do once the nurse's spirit's been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my silk can finally stop. Oh, I see. Curiosity, because the game's gave me the option to show my badge, so yeah, let's show my badge. Look, here's my badge. You're trying to compete with me and with my profession with that piece of scrap. I am a surgeon. Compared to you lawyers, I'm practically a saint. Yes, well, I don't exactly have patience right now. But, and listen good, I'm not the one that makes a mistake. The dog may need a doc for himself. Okay, well, it's not that. Okay, alright. So, how did you hear about my affair? Well, I heard about her from an acquaintance. The girl studying to go at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is a home with a current school of channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. No, not Rebel. Well, I probably won't do this entire part because it seems like this is going to be pretty involved, but I will try to find a stopping point, I think. Miss Maya's aunt's in there right now. Would you care to meet her? I could, or I can go this way instead, so I will. June 19th, Fay Manor, Winding Way. Yeah, garden's really breathtaking. Some put a lot of love into it. What is that? Is that an incinerator? Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Plan a garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Oh, the incinerator piques my curiosity. Looks like there's a room over there too. Peaceful village is emanating from it. I mean, I see this. Like, I see this because of the cracks, but the game says the incinerator, so I'm curious. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. Just has a bunch of cracks in it for some reason. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way way out here for tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. But wait, there's more. Oh, it's a sleeping room. Okay, got it. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. Bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. The decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Turin Village, the heart of Channeling. It's a souvenir? So does it mean it's easy to spot bears here, and for them to spot you? Nani? It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these, in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here is decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. The first time I seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way in the little garden in the courtyard. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? Probably exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might get grumpy and throw a spell at me. I probably shouldn't disturb her sleep. Alright. Alright, I think that's a sign of the game saying, yeah, go do the thing that the doctor wants you to do, I guess. My mind as a I'm trying to think. My mind up an RPG like Nocturne, just explore everything else and then explore the thing that the game wants to explore. Or like all the loot boxes and such. Well, item chests, etc. etc. June 19th, Fey Manor, Channeling Chamber. Wow. Such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Also, that's a face. Good sir, who might you be? Right, my name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? She's talking about me. You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. That's so. Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. Ah, I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me I've already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away and now an old woman who says I think I'm doing my job. When I become the poster boy for how to not make a first impression. The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Right, thank you. First, explore. This is where the medium sits, I guess. There are 4 panels on the flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp. Well, I found the humidity from all the candles and all the candles lit up. I guess it's an altar. Wherever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. Okay, she really had to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot, usually. Man, this phone screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering's fading too. I think I only recognize a few of the characters on here. Ku-Ra-In? I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. And there's some empty space between the phone screen. The light of the candles can't really reach back there, so it's completely dark. Nothing else? Nothing else. Okay. Well, in typical me fashion, a badge. Good sir. You would like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations? Sure, go ahead. She's a fair, right? This is awesome best. So, why did you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir. Yes. How dare you be so rude and disrespectful toward Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the curing channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That's a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fey clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she could never become a master at the cure in school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my powers to the master's. So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be our first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of the person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it's usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing and drinking this tea over and over. So this room is a channeling chamber? The place where a spirit meetings speak with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observed the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the curing technique cannot be seen by just anyone. Anybody. And I never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It's also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong. That's why, while channeling it, While channeling is being performed, the heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock's for. ... Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She is an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She is my daughter. And now then, what was it that you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from revealing from her, I request. Well, it's not like I had any chance to anyway. I must assist and stress C, not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Back to exploring, I guess. Or maybe it's a sign to go to this little side room since we sort of went over there. Okay, someone that's not Maya. Okay. I'm sure I heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, that's a face I didn't expect to see. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? I haven't seen you in what, a year? Right, you're... a lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo. I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, a lot of heart. So I guess you're still at it. Being a photographer, I mean. Of course. And today I'm gonna give myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. This challenge is about to get started. It's that time already. Well, I should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you ready for? Waiting around for? Come on. Didn't think that'd be a lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too, I guess. Okay, I guess that means go back where I came from. A lot of places I didn't think I'd be seen. Anyway, back to the meditation room. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Yeah, totally sure. Mystic Maya, you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? Now come in and out of the room. Dear madam, you have an impenetrable grasp of English. From where did you learn it? Nanny, I'm here from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? then I humbly request you return to this heart of the heartland, as you call it. What are you? This is Current Village. If you cannot follow our traditional rules, we request that you leave. Yee. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. That's impressive. Now then, let us wait. And enjoy some bitter tea. Some bitter green tea. Oh. I don't think spirit mediums involve the gunshot sound. Or bullets. I would say Yu Yu Hakusho reference, but it's been a while since I watched that show, so I can't even make that sort of reference. Hey now, what was that just now? It came from inside the challenge chamber. And again, that's a gunshot. Excuse me. I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Yeah, F this. But Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're gonna break in. Nani, but there's only one key and that kid's got it. We're at to break the door. Is that alright, Miss Faye? No, yes. But there is one matter. That is... Try to stop me. He sent her a pair of Wright and Co. Law office later. Yeah, that's what I call being a man. Oh, that's not good. Dr. Gray? Oh. I don't know what type of voice to give her because she challenged someone. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. Nani? Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for stepping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? Is Gal... Is she Maya? Step away from there. Leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But... Hurry, before there are more victims here. Let's go, city boy. Lead this to the granny. Man, this got turned up to 11 pretty fast. Again. Great, my phone doesn't have a reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on the way. That's good. And Lottie, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. And she seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Well, there seems as good time as any to stop for the time being. We'll find out more about what's happening next session.